that pussy is special. You wanted me most, I might let you. Bro, Leah so presidential. Hit it on while we fuck, that's cause I'm into you.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all been doing very swell. Probably noticed that I recently did dye my hair. Interested in what the shades were, I used Arctic Fox, a little bit of the Violet Dream, and then a lot more of the Purple Rain, I believe it was, as well as Sparks Purple Passion to obtain this really bright look. I also bleached my hair, just an FYI there. So this video is on 3 looks, 1 palette, featuring the Androgyny palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I have already done a video talking a little bit more in depth about my feelings about this palette, so this is really just going to be a tutorial on 3 eye looks. So in short, we could go over the colors. So here's the palette, and the shades that we have right here are Frosting, Safe Word, Charm, Deja Vu, Dominatrix, Androgyny, Fetish, Military, Poison, and Swallow. And these 2 shades, Dominatrix and Androgyny, are actually also the shades of 2 of his Velour liquid lipsticks. I only own this one, which was a limited edition one for, I believe it was the Christmas collection 2 Christmases ago, or they have a holiday collection. This is a great palette. If you want to see swatches on these shades, just check out my previous video. And yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I achieve these 3 looks, then stay tuned. So first I'll be going in with Safe Word, and I'm going to be putting it all over my inner crease. And now I'll be going in with Dominatrix, and I will be applying that to my outer lid. And it's okay if you get it into the center of your lid, because we're going to be putting another color on that area. And so as you can see, it's kind of harsh right here. So I'm going to go back in with Safe Word just to blend out that section a little bit more. And now I will be dipping into the Charmed color, or Charm. I will be dipping into the Charm color, and I'll be applying that onto the center of my eyelid with a flat shader brush. Just gonna pack on a lot of color so that the orange looks more vibrant. And I'm also gonna go back in with a smidgy of Dominatrix to blend out that outer section between the orange and the brown. And now I'll be going in with the shade Frosting, and I'll be applying that into my inner corner as well as the inner half of the lower lash. Oh, I just love using this color for this area. It's such a big pop for my eye. It's orgasmic. And I will be going back into Charmed just to blend in that harsh line that you see between Frosting and Charm. I'm just going to go back in with the brush that I used before. And now with Dominatrix, I'm going to be smoking out my lower lash line. I think I'm going to use the same brush that I used for Charm. I just like the tip of the shader brush. It works. And now I'm just gonna slap on some lashes, and I'll be right back. So I just did my lashes. These are the Deep Delicious lashes. For my lips, I will be using the Black Moon Cosmetics shade in Grim, so that it can match really well with the Dominatrix shade. this is the finished product. For the next look, I will be going in with Charm and a big fluffy brush and putting it into my crease. And now I will be going in with the shade Androgyny and putting it in the inner and outer corners of my eyes. So I'm going to be making the halo effect on my eyes. I'll also be going back in with the shade Charm so that I can blend out the crease a little bit more. And with a smaller brush, I'll be going into Dominatrix just to darken up the inner and outer corners to provide a better dimension to the eye. And for the center of the lid, I will be applying the shade Fetish. I was under the impression that this had a little bit more glitter to it, so I will be going in with Deja Vu and then putting it into the very center of my lid to just add a little bit of pop. Yeah, I think this is definitely something that we needed for this eye look. Oh, nice. Now for the inner corner, I will be going into frosting to highlight the tear duct. And then for my lower lash, I'm just gonna go back in with Androgyny and just smoke my whole lash out. And I will do my liner and my lashes off camera. Okay, so for my liner, I use the NYX Cosmetics lip liner, actually, the lip liquid liner in Heat Wave, and I used another style with the Prettilicious lashes. So for lips, I thought that it would only be befitting so that we use the liquid lipstick Androgyny to complete this look. And this is the finished look. Okay, so now for this look, I will be first going into the shade Military, and I will be putting that all over my crease with a fluffy brush. I want to drag it upward a little bit more because I'll be adding in another shade into the crease. And now with a smaller crease brush, I will be dipping into Swallow, but I will only be picking up very little amounts because this is the darkest color in the palette in terms of the more funky shades. So a little goes a long way. And I will be going back into the crease area and just blending that in. And to buff that out a little bit, I'll be going back in with Military and applying that right above it so that it blends out a little bit better. So now I'm going in with the most metallic shade of the bunch, and that is Deja Vu, and I'll be applying it all over my lid. This definitely reminds me of a very clean and shiny penny. And this is definitely one of those fuck it looks because I'm not blending in the lid as much with the crease shades. I want it to look sharp. I want it to be plow, you know? But I am gonna go in to the outer corners with a pencil brush and with Dominatrix, and I'm just gonna darken up this shade. Just need a fluffy brush to just blend that out a little bit. Dominatrix is also the shade that I will be using for my lower lash.
You're gonna have to be or you're gonna have to go there.
And then I'm going to put in a little pop of color on the lower eyelash by popping a little bit of Deja Vu in the center. So I'm just gonna slap on some lashes off camera. Okay, so for this look, I decided to use the Ardell Lashes Studio Effects. I don't know exactly which number it is, but it is one of my favorite lashes though. I just feel that it gives a dramatic yet a more natural look to any eye look. And for lipstick, I will be going in with the Amore Metallics from Milani Cosmetics. This is in the shade Materialistic. This is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. Just the whole line of liquid lipsticks that are metallic from Milani are amazeballs. It smells delicious as fuck, and they just are more long lasting and more opaque than any other ones that I've seen in any other of the brands. This is the final product. It is super metallic, super copper, brass vibes. I just love it. So I hope that you enjoyed the tutorials on the 3 eye looks. Anyone can draw inspiration from this video, whether you are more drawn towards the nudes and the warm shades of the palette, or if you're like me who loves the crazy, wild, audacious colors of any palette. So I am so glad that I got a chance to make another video. As always, if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. It helps my video gain a little bit more of exposure through the algorithms that YouTube has. And I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribed and joined to my YouTube family. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a great fucking day.
I think you're